Hi, everybody. So good to be back with you again this week. Last weekend, we continued our Easter series called There's Hope. And if you remember back, we looked at the story of the resurrection power that challenged our fears. And we studied the incident of Jesus raising the daughter of Jairus, the synagogue leader. And you've got some great questions that Scotty has prepared for you and some great time to interact. Let me just tell you one story that I didn't have time to get into while I was over in India. And we walked into a variety of different areas, and some of the poverty-stricken areas were, again, just over the top in terms of their need and the significance of the need. Well, we decided with one of our folks that works there, we decided to go in and have a meal in a place typically that I wouldn't go into. And I was tagging along, and the food was placed in front of me, and I had a real question in my mind as to whether I was going to eat or not eat. And I began to think about all the things that could happen to me. I felt the fear rising up inside of me, but I had to trust that the Lord had me there for a reason. And we were surrounded by people, and I didn't want to make a scene, but you understand what I'm saying. And this was the principle that we talked about, is how a growing faith empowers us to deal with our escalating fears. And I just had to trust the Lord that whatever happened to me, that the Lord would help me deal with it, but that I wanted to be a good witness, and that's what we did. I don't know if you have any stories like that, of a step of faith that you had to take when you were afraid. That's what this weekend was really all about. And I hope that during your time together, that maybe if you have a story of how that step of faith in light of the fears, how it turned out for you, you might be a great encouragement to the other people that are around you. So as the stories come and as the stories go, let's continue to pray for each other that our faith would grow, because fear is a very real part of life, whether we're eating food that we're not really used to, or whether we're confronting issues within our own family. These fears, we can be empowered to deal with them when we take some steps of faith. So enjoy your time together. I'm just thrilled that you're continuing to live by this biblical principle of connecting. And God never intended for any of us to do this life alone. So enjoy your time together, and Lord willing, we'll be back together again next week. Blessings on you and on y'all. We'll see you.